What was that? Seriously, what was that? WrestleMania 42 did not live up to my expectations. And again, I'm not surprised. I shouldn't be surprised because, there was only a few matches that I was really hyped for. But let's just break this down. So, instead of giving Randy Orton his 15th world title, you decided to give it to Cody Rhodes, and eventually it's rumored that Cody Rhodes has to give up the belt due to the Randy Orton pump kick basically messing up his eye. So you're telling me that you blew a WrestleMania moment and the one who won the match has to give up the belt or forfeit the belt? What sense does that make? You involved Pat McAfee in the match, and what did he do? What purpose did he serve? This WrestleMania card has just been disappointing from night 1 to night 2. Again, it's just, I don't know. So we had a missed opportunity with that Randy Orton moment. Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Valkyrie. Now, I talked about this. I said I was excited for this match, but the interference started coming in. They only had 6 minutes to 5 minutes to really get their stuff off, and it was a disappointment. The only highlight of that match really was seeing Roxanne in that little tutu or whatever. That was a pretty good moment. I guess you already know the reasons why, but again, you could tell that it could have been a little bit longer. It could have went a little bit longer, but you know how that is. The Fatal 4-Way tag match, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, Alexa, Charlotte, the Bella Twins. Nikki Bella pretty much was injured, so she could not compete, and then y'all brought out Paige. So we're basically living in 2015 again, which that's okay, I guess, for some people. They're considering Paige a nostalgia act, so I guess, if you was excited, you was excited. It could have been better for the night after WrestleMania, but hey, you got to get your shit off, right? So I'm not surprised about that match, and of course, we got new women's tag team champions, so let's see how that turns out, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, the Logan Paul and Austin Theory and IShowSpeed match versus the Usos and LA Knight. IShowSpeed did a couple moves here and there, but again, it was just a regular 6-man tag, so really nothing too special there. So moving on from there. So far, night 1 of WrestleMania just wasn't doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really feeding the streets, Night 2, which happened today. The Obafemi versus Brock match, that was pretty good, Again, Brock Lesnar is pretty much retiring, so there goes another major superstar there. Had a great career from 2002 all the way up until now, regardless of, how people looked at him or thought of him. Still, he had some of the greatest matches that was ever told. Might be a number 1 ballot in the Hall of Fame of next year. Who knows? Going back to night 1, you had the Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill match. And of course, we already knew that they was going to take the belt right off of Jade Cargill and put it on Rhea Ripley. We already knew this, man. Interference, of course, so it couldn't have been a straight one-on-one. And again, with Bianca Belair announcing that she's pregnant, so we won't be seeing her. It's already bad enough we haven't seen her for all of last year, but we're not going to see her all of this year either. And hey, the value is going down, Naomi is living her best life. I guess she had her baby. Congratulations to Naomi, but we need you to come back. So hopefully the timetable is between SummerSlam and Survivor Series. Hopefully, Back to night 2. Again, the Brock Lesnar Open Femi match, I talked about it. Brock Lesnar's retiring. I'm just shocked at that. What else? The ladder match, I mean, it was okay. I mean, you had crazy spots here and there, but at the end, Penta kept the belt. And again, I mean, maybe I'm being biased. I would have liked to see Javon Evans, but, you know, maybe it's not his time, you know. But again, I hope we ain't doing what we did to him in NXT. That's all I'm saying, you know what I mean? What else? I'm trying to think. And the CM Punk versus Roman Reigns match. I mean, they had a classic out there, you know. CM Punk with the low blow. Roman Reigns, you know, just showing why he's the tribal chief, you know. Basically risking it all, which we knew if Roman Reigns was out the door, then that's pretty much it. Oh, now it came to me. The Dominic Mysterio versus Finn Balor match. I mean, it was cool to see the Demon coming back. I mean, we haven't seen the Demon character in a good while, but it was a little nostalgic to see the Demon character come back, so that was cool, I guess. That was a cool moment. But anyway, back to the CM Punk and Roman Reigns match. I mean, they had a classic out there, you know. Roman Reigns walking out as the victor, which nobody should have been surprised. But to wrap all of this up, WrestleMania 42 was the worst WrestleMania ever produced, you know, next to WrestleMania 35. I mean, again, it's not about the ticket sales. It's not about who was watching. It's just the simple fact that the build-ups for some of these matches were lackluster from the start to the end. And again, Pat McAfee should have never been involved with that Cody versus Randy situation. He should have never been involved. Ted DiBiase Jr. was in the crowd. He was there. Again, you would have thought he would have been the one on the phone with Randy, pretty much. Because, I mean, let's be honest, if you know your wrestling history, which a lot of people don't know their wrestling history, but if you know your wrestling history, you know that Legacy involved Cody and Ted. You know what I'm saying? They won tag team titles together, you know, and Randy was basically the mentor. So it would have made perfect sense if they would have went down that route. But no, they involved Pat McAfee. Randy ended up RKOing him. And it was just a mess. From start to finish, it was a mess. Another missed opportunity. And I mean, this whole build-up to WrestleMania 42 was just lackluster. I'm glad I didn't pay a single dime for any of this. Again, there was good moments, which I mentioned in the video earlier, but it was not worth paying $30 or $40 or $60 or however much, you know. Again, if it was up to me, WrestleMania would have been free because this was not a WrestleMania. You know, if we wanted to compare WrestleManias, a WrestleMania would have been a WrestleMania 17, you know what I'm saying? A WrestleMania 19, you know? That's a WrestleMania, you know? Previous WrestleManias from 19 and down, or 19, I'll say, to 21. Those were good WrestleManias. Now, we may have different opinions about good WrestleManias, but those are the ones that come to mind for me. And that's all that matters, that come to mind to me. I can't control everybody else's views and opinions, but I can control my views and opinions. Again, WrestleMania 42, this was a horrible WrestleMania. I'm very disappointed. And again, the night after WrestleMania, I'm pretty sure it's going to be boring. I'm pretty sure there won't be anything special. But yeah, I mean, the build-up for this whole event was just lackluster, like everybody was already saying. And again, it stands true. I wish this WrestleMania would have been better, but you know, the writing has been piss poor. The booking has been piss poor. I mean, the storytelling has been piss poor. And again, you got a lackluster WrestleMania. You can't blame TKO for ticket prices. You can't blame anything. The only thing you can really truly blame is the story and the build. That's it. Because again, yes, ticket prices are extremely high. But guess what? It would have been worth buying if the buildup was better. I mean, you had potential. That Cody versus Randy was the biggest missed opportunity throughout the whole card. Why was Pat McAfee there? Why was Jelly Roll out there? Again, it made no sense. It made no sense. So again, missed opportunities. Could have been better. Could have been booked better. But again, WrestleMania 42 sucked. Again, top to bottom, it sucked, man. It's sad that Brock Lesnar is retiring. But hey, when you're over and you've done everything in your career, what's left for you to truly do? You know, except ride off into the sunset like John Cena did, like AJ Styles did. Leave your boots in the ring, and that's it, you know? Let your career speak for itself, you know? Only guy that can go into the octagon and actually fight for real, won their biggest prize, the UFC heavyweight title, proved to people that, hey, he's a real once-in-a-lifetime freak athlete. He could do the fighting for real. He could do the wrestling for real. The dude is a legit freak of nature, you know? And it's sad that we will never see another Brock Lesnar ever again, you know? But, yeah, man, I'm really disappointed, you know? I'm very disappointed at WrestleMania 42. And again, if you enjoy WrestleMania 42, I'm just going to be honest with you because I don't sugarcoat anything. If you like WrestleMania 42, you are an idiot. Straight up. Again, there was nothing really on the card besides the few matches that I named that were good. But other than that, missed opportunity, you know? And so again, what did we learn here? It's all about storytelling. It's all about character development. It's all about building and setting the field. But missed opportunities, you know? We don't know how much longer Randy Orton is really going to be here because Randy Orton is getting up there in age. It would have been nice for him to win that 15th world title on the main event of all shows. But again, they're probably going to give him the belt anyway because now Cody is rumored to be out with an eye injury. So again, missed opportunity. So I guess Randy will get his 15th title, but he was robbed at WrestleMania. But hey, I guess getting the 15th, you know, title reign is better than not getting it at all, right? Anyway, let me know how y'all feel about WrestleMania 42. Keep it civil, keep it real, keep it honest. And yeah, man, join the channel memberships if you love the content. Membership start at $7.99 and up. And yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all on this one, man. Hit the buttons. Check out the social media links in the description. And on that note, I'm out.